Osiyo, it's how we say hello in Cherokee. I'm your host, Jen Lauren, at the Hardesty National BMX Stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the home of USA BMX. Daleny Vaughn was born into BMX. Since her first race at 3 years old, she hasn't taken her foot off the pedal. Today, she is a pro BMX racer, crossing finish lines all over the world.
BMX racing is an absolute adrenaline rush, a bit scary at times, and bar-to-bar action all the way from start to finish. Hello, my name is Daleny Vaughn, and I'm a professional BMX racer from Tucson, Arizona. I got started into BMX because my parents operated the track in town, and they started operating that before I was even born, so I like to say I was born into the sport. BMX is my life. Growing up, it was something that I did with my family. Anytime we traveled to a race, the entire family went. It was a family thing. So you start on a gate, typically with 8 riders in it. You go as the gate drops, and then you have to go over jumps as fast as possible, maneuver through corners, and try to be first. As an amateur, it was kind of just walk up the hill, get in the gate. Yeah, it's fun, it's cool. And then as I started to get older and take it more serious, it was more so being more precise with what I was thinking about and making sure my mind was in the right place. I have a routine that I do before every gate drop. And that routine never wavers. I go through everything in my head that's needed in order for me to execute on that lap. And once I do that routine, it's okay, it's race time. I can hear the crowd. I use it as a way to amp me up, knowing that people are excited to watch us do what we do. And then once the gate drops, then I get tunnel vision, and I'm just focusing on what's going on in that lap.
Out of lane number 1, out of Tucson, Arizona, for BioLab and DK Bicycles on your 31 bike, Daleny Vaughn.
I've been racing BMX for 21 years now. I did a national event at 3 years old, and I am 24 now and went pro in 2020 at 19 years old. At this point in my career, I've raced thousands of races. Turning pro was something I knew I wanted to do from day one. The moment I really felt professional came pretty fast. I was 18 years old, and I podiumed at my very first professional event, and that was kind of an eye-opener to me of, wow, I can do this. I was racing against the girls, some of them that I have looked up to since I was a kid, so to go out there and compete with them, be next to them, and podium alongside them and beat some of them was really an eye-opener of what I could do. There's a couple different series that I race. So there is a USA BMX series, then there is a World Cup series that I race. The USA BMX series is my favorite series. So every time you go and race, you get a certain amount of points, and they take your 8 best finishes at those races. And it all comes down to Grands, which is known as one of the greatest races on earth. The goal is to be national #1 pro, whether you're an amateur, a parent, sibling, everyone looks forward to this event every year.
Today we're in Tulsa, Oklahoma for the BMX Grand Nationals. It's what determines the titles and the positions for the pros for the year. The best part of it really is just traveling and being able to hang out and support her in what she wants to do. So that's really what it's all about. It just makes us proud watching her grow in the sport.
It's even weird to watch the grandkids in the bleachers, and I can literally see that was her. So it's really funny to see it come full circle and her still be here doing it and loving it.
On your 31 bike, out of Tucson, Arizona, for BioLab and DK Bicycles, Daleny Vaughn. right now into that second turn, third straightaway. It's all Simpson ramping this one up. Right now we're in the 2 spot. But here comes Lazabert, Lauren Reynolds down the 3 straightaway, trying to get things ramped into that last turn. Vaughn on the 4, back to the line. Simpson goes wire to wire in the first round. Gets the answer hole shot award. Right now for the 2. Reynolds for the 3.
Just finished up the USA BMX Grand Nationals, ended the night with a 4th and I believe 4th overall in the series. So not exactly what we were looking for, but overall good stepping stone into next season. And yeah, off season now and we'll get ready for next year. We're currently at my home track in Tucson, Arizona called Sports Park BMX. My parents operate it. I've literally helped build the facility and out here helping run the races and track maintenance and everything. Every Monday and Wednesday we have a race night. So anyone that wants to come out and race, whether you're brand new and it'll be your first time or you've been coming out here for 10 years, everyone's welcome to come out. The BMX community in Tucson is unreal. Everyone supports each other so much. We are known as the loudest city in BMX, which is funny because we are a small group, but when we go to a race, everyone knows it. Everyone cheers super loud for everyone, and it's a tight-knit community, and I also do a lot of coaching out here. This sport has given me so much, being able to be out here and help the next generation of racers and just showing the younger kids out here what they can do if they stick with it and they work hard and chase their dreams towards it. Yeah, it's just super special to be able to be a role model towards the community. I have a niece and nephew racing out here now as well, so it's really cool to come out here and work with them and see them win races. The highlight of my career so far has been competing in the Olympic Games in Paris in 2024. That has been my goal since as long as I can remember. So to go there and compete was honestly a dream come true. To qualify for the Olympics, it is a 2-year-long ordeal, but for me, it ended up coming down to one event. The World Championships were held in Rock Hill, South Carolina. I knew I needed to podium or be the best American on the day, and I had never made a World's final, nonetheless podiumed, but I knew it was possible if I rode like I could. I had gate 3, my favorite gate to come out of. Everything was aligning the way it should. Across the finish line, 3rd place, and I knew right then and there that I had made the Olympic team. Unforgettable moment. My dreams legit came true in that moment. In Paris, I actually felt more relaxed than I did at the World Championships just because I knew I was already there, but the new goal was set to make sure I performed at my best. Everyone that you race, you've already raced before, but it just felt different just because the atmosphere was different and the crowd was so unreal. It was nerve-wracking, but very exciting at the same time. Day 1, my performance was really good. I was very happy with it. Day 2 was a heartbreak for me, and it's something that still kind of haunts me to this day. I wasn't feeling the best. I was throwing up in between the laps, and it's a bummer because of how well I performed on day 1, and not performing very well on day 2 leaves me questioning what if. So I don't love that, but it's a learning process, and it was my first one, and I'm hoping to qualify for the next one and use that knowledge to better myself at the next one if I make it. BMX has taught me so much, from learning how to lose, overcoming that, self-discipline. There's a lot of moments that I look back on and I'm like, oh, well, if I would have known then what I know now, I feel like I could have done better here, I could have done better there. I have made a few mistakes in my career. It's really easy as an athlete to constantly dwell on those, but your biggest asset is learning from them, moving on, and not making that mistake again, being able to get through those challenges and just move on and keep pushing forward. To anyone out there that has a dream, chase it, because the way you feel when you accomplish that dream is unimaginable, and it's a feeling that everyone should have in their life. So whatever your dream is, chase it, go after it, and really just try to make it happen, because it is a very rewarding feeling.